Uma casa amarela com 2 andares. Um lago de água cristalina. Um jardim verde com a grama parada. Uma rua limpa e tranquila. Tente imaginar.
I think future is about mostly how the future is already here. The issues that we are trying to meditate in the film, because I think the film is a sort of a meditation on those issues. Those are issues that, of course, will affect or the next generations, that it will affect a lot about our future, but I think they are already here in some way. I think the way that we relate with technology, how we created some sort of a fetishism for technology and a desire to live in a sort of illusion all the time, and how with this illusion we manage to accept all the horrors of reality. So I think the film is talking about today, and of course how the future and the present are in some way intertwined all the time.
Raios de sol atravessando folhas de uma árvore, uma varanda num balcão, chega uma árvore de água na cidade, uma cidade velha, uma natureza. Tentem imaginar cada detalhe.
All of a sudden, catastrophic flood happened during the shooting. And then we were kind of, I think, became really difficult to complete the film the way that we imagined before. And then AI took another level, you know? AI became like a sort of ironic solution to finish the film, you know? After the impossibility to come back to the locations that we were planning to shoot the rest of the film, because the flood affected those locations, and so it was impossible to go there again. We were like literally diving into this nightmare, which is AI. I mean, the AI images I did myself. I studied AI for like 6 months throughout the editing to create all the images that you see in the film, the AI generated images, and I became sick throughout the process because it's hell. It's something that is supposed to entertain you, but actually it's just like, you know, it's addiction. I think this idea of the collage of the film starts first because I think that's what I like in cinema. I mean, I like many different kinds of movies, you know. I really like genre films, like traditional genre films, you know, John Carpenter, Jacques Tourneur, you know, many guys that were doing like traditional genre, but at the same time I really love experimental cinema and risky films, you know, so I like to put all these things together. And at the same time I think the film is like playing with codes, with the genre codes, you know, the science fiction codes, to create in the surface a very simple story, you know, a story about a guy that is trying to understand who he is. But underneath, I think there is much more, you know, and I think that's something that I think it's quite playful in the film, because it looks simple, but I think if the people really like dive into the film, they can discover, I mean, much more. And this is like reality for me, you know. If we see, sometimes it's super easy to understand and seems so obvious, but I think there's much more happening around us.